Hello, this is Wesley Thompson of YouTube, War on Stupidity, West Truther, W-E-S-T-R-U-T-H-E-R, of Brighteon.com and of BitChute. And I have other channels, Wonder Man and a couple of more, but YouTube won't let me get at them. And but anyway, if you missed part one, I can assure you I was laying down a pretty good foundation for what you're going to hear now. One group that is feared among, I will go back and recap just a little bit. We got cloning and we have new species, more new species being laboratory created, being cloned, being having their DNA spliced and then being cloned. And they're being set free in the environment of the earth, male and female, to reproduce and to adapt to living close to another species that they can eat and hunt as prey, and for the competitive sport that has been engineered into the gene pools of these hybrid creations. They are as humans, sport hunters. You understand what I'm telling you? And some of them just like to kill. They like that power has gone to their heads. And this can happen to animals occasionally, and especially when animals are being mentally engineered and programmed. And one group that is done very, very badly and very wrong, they're feared. They're stalked for sport and fame of hunters and stalkers, and it's the Bigfoot. They, for the biggest percentages, are friendly. They're intelligent. They warn humans when they cannot escape to hide from the humans. They warn the humans, trying to keep the humans back away from them. They're not sneaky. They don't stalk. They don't hunt humans. Sure, they take game just as big cat, wolf, bear, and man does. But they got a bad reputation going for them. They have lived to see their young, to see their females, and to see their parents, their old ones or their crippled ones, shot and killed by military and by hunters, damn near to extinction. And to have, for one, to see one's child, one offspring in their youth, run out to chase something such as a rabbit, and to see that young child, that young Bigfoot chasing a rabbit or a squirrel on the ground or something into an opening where it is shot down and then paraded over and gloated over, then maybe you could watch your kids get shot down and get cheered over. Our individual genes are clearly read, then downloaded into a supercomputer. Then our gene expressions are analyzed by skills of organizational filing systems, plural, that our human minds can't comprehend the strength and the depths of. Your stolen copy of your human main drive is then put into a huge single zip file called GEQ-ZIP, GEQ-ZIP, and it's called GEQ-ZIP Analysis, ANALYSIS, and that's the file. You end up in a category where other closely matching bio makeups of your metabolisms are and are stored. You have been read by a super brain. You have been downloaded by the super brain that understands how everything about you works, and your download has been stored and categorized with other downloads, and they're developing frequencies that they can pick any group or individual and do bad things to them. And folks, this is coming back into you the opposite way from which it was copied from you. Once this bond of humanity is all explored, then those of greater intellect can use artificially created frequencies that your frequencies will accept into you. These are then Trojan horses. These frequencies have attachments to them and parts to them that is overpowered by their aura, so to speak. Your body's frequencies accepts these frequencies as being friendly, and then these frequencies open their back door. These viciously created frequencies, now digitally bonded frequencies are now digitally bonded. More of a telepathically directed use of mind control can be put on you to accept and not to think and not to question. They program and they engineer these artificial frequencies made from a study of what frequencies will fool you. What frequencies can trick your frequencies and get into you. This is what they use to make these artificial frequencies with. A way to get into you, to get inside of your human main drive. And that means your human everything. These other frequencies are accepted into your zip file condensed frequencies. And they have concealed frequencies within these artificial frequencies that will cause a big change in your whole entire life force. And your DNA building blocks from your newly created, your newly edited, your newly altered cell structures. Because you got things that are not you that is now controlling things about you that only you should be entitled to control. They're taking control of people, and people don't even realize it's happening. That's why these things that I say will go in one of your ears and out your other, and you'll forget about it. I told this lady in my yard, I said, can you remember a term to ask your son who's good with computers, she said. I said, ask him to find out for you what electromagnetic transduction means and explain it to you. And she was offended because I asked her if she could remember that term. She got upset, walked across the street and everything, and she went in her trailer and she came back outside and she said, I forgot, I don't even know if she said the word correctly or not, electromagnetic, but she said electric or something, infusion. And I said, no, it's electromagnetic transduction or transinduction. And so she didn't remember the term. So she got mad, thought I was offending her for being not as bright as other people, and she took offense to me trying to share knowledge with her, and that's what people do. And then y'all won't listen to the videos all the way through. So a machine of frequencies is sending its frequencies into yours, and over time will change your DNA. And as you age, you will change into a more quiet slave, blissfully ignorant in your miseducation, and which has made you gullible to a point of idiocy with their lies, and how easily you will accept their lies and more of their lies instead of listening to somebody who has dug up the truth and trying to share it with you. God damn, it don't make sense. When somebody knows something and it should be important to you, and if you understood it, you would realize it is important to you. You just don't know enough about it to know that it's important to you. And when somebody offers and tries to share that with you, you should be a little bit more of an eager beaver. I go all day without eating. I'm devoted to what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. And y'all won't even listen to my videos all the way through. When these frequencies come home to you via 5G and 6G, to your life forces, your cells that feed all the rest of you are artificially changed and altered. This was all planned out for killing races and ethnic groups over a period of extended time. This is all planned out. Everything that's going on has been planned for a long, long time. Then these artificially created frequencies will shape your whole physical and spiritual sequencing and has set your course for next generation mankind and ethnic cleansings. Humans are being controlled mentally and spiritually by intellect that far surpasses human beings' controlled and trained intellect. We are trained, we're brainwashed, we're deceived as sport. We're deceived, we're lied to, we're tricked, and it's sport. It's fun to them to do this to humanity. And among those of the elite, they don't think their shit stinks. I'm surprised, and I wouldn't be surprised to find out that they were actually putting their body's excrement into the foods that we purchase and consume. It wouldn't surprise me one damn bit. That's how messed up these people are. YouTube, one thing is for sure, they talk about overpopulation, and that's bullshit. They talk about the globe, and that's all these other YouTube and other websites that still push the globe earth. You people that listen to me, y'all should realize by now, a person can give you all kinds of damn good information. They can just move you with what they have come to know, found out about, or are able to explain to you so you can understand a little bit and be, oh, shock and awe. Then they turn around and they say, yes, NASA said this, and they say, yeah, and the satellites, they can do this, and oh yeah, no, the other planets, Nibiru, Planet X, Mars, and these people, they're double agents. Gosh, damn it. Look, we live under a dome, and there's a bigger dome over us that covers more distance of water and islands and continents beyond our ice wall that encloses our 5 or 6 continents inside. We got a dome comes down where that ice wall is, and then beyond that ice wall is more water, more land, more islands, continents, and has air over top of it, and there's another force field that goes down over that to another wall type of area of this huge flat earth. It's like a tiered, I am positive there's 2 now. I didn't realize there was 2, but my mind has been opened by people that know more than me. But it's believed to be 3, and that the earth could be millions of miles in diameter. Coffee cup shaped, saucer shaped, but force fields that come down. One force field comes down this big, and then another force field this big, and then another force field this big, and each time the force field goes higher and bigger, the expanse of it is further, and that air in between those force fields is where other objects reside. Coming back with part 3.